Hello, everybody. A little slice of paradise. Tempe, Florida. Weather is absolutely incredible, and thankfully, we're able to walk. I want to talk to you about one human power that every single human wants, and that power trips money, it trips anything else. And this is not a talk about unimportance of money. No, money matters. More so, not the money, but the things that you want to get with that money. And you knowing what you need that money for, and so on and so forth. But today we're not talking about money. What is the power that is stronger than, per se, money or influence or whatever? It is, my friends, energy. Energy trumps all other superpowers. If you have money per se, but you don't have energy, you don't enjoy the fruits of the money. If you have energy, you are in a resource state where you have energy to desire things, to have a drive to make a plan, to have energy to actually execute the plan, to have energy to for needed discipline, and yada 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 yada. Energy definitely trips everything. When you don't have energy, you no longer want things. You no longer can enjoy things, at least fully. Sometimes you ask yourself, like, why am I passive or whatnot? I'm lazy or whatnot. This is not a lazy, passive, and so forth. You do not have energy, or you're running low. Or a lot of times we go, 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 and then push ourselves so far thinking that we can continuously do that. No, we're not robots. This is not about having energy 24/7 for 365, the same level, the same amount. No, you have to flow, you have to listen to yourself and know when to push and when to slow down. But more important, being mindful and know, am I in my resource state? Am I energized? And what is it? And if I'm not, why? Where's my energy leaking? And having a full intention to really self-study, and it's a lifetime journey. This is not like, oh, I got this. No, every single day it's going to be different. You have to check in with yourself and see. Maybe it's some kind of toxic mind pattern. Maybe you have obsessive thought that like drags, leaks, it pulls, drains, that's the word I'm looking for, your energy continuously. Maybe it's some kind of toxic relationship that you have, including yourself, but that usually stems from unhealthy thinking patterns. Is it continuous self-bashing, continuous dissatisfaction, continuous self non-acceptance that you maybe subconsciously, maybe unconsciously keep on running inside your head, never actually encouraging and approving of yourself. So you're never enough. Maybe it's a wrong, I wouldn't say wrong, maybe it's a belief system that doesn't serve you much. Maybe it's your nutrition. Instead of being nutritious, it bloody murders you and affects your brain chemistry and makes you feel like a sloth. It induces inflammation in your body. You feel anxiety and no energy, and this is just because the information that you put inside of yourself with the food, it's high calorie and no nutrition. There can be so many channels where your energy is drained completely. Maybe you're pushing yourself so far with no respect to your body, to your nervous system, that you just shut down at some point. Maybe you don't know how to rest fully. When you rest, you're not really resting because the mind goes. Yes, and also knowing how to find your unique. There's no one size fits all. Yes, there's some universal things that really works for everyone when you do them consistently as meditation, and I'll go into it. But generally, what works for you, what fills you. Maybe it's going for a walk, maybe it's some kind of creative project. Maybe it's calling a friend. Maybe it's yoga practice. Maybe it's meditation. Maybe it's creating something. But when you're low on energy, you can't really create much. They can be so many. Maybe it's a walk to the museum, or reading the book, or silence. Oh, the fish just jumped. So many ways. I'm going to be going in depth into ways of pumping your energy and announcing a little course pretty soon. You guys are welcome to join, anyone. Just recently I had a little energetic dip too. It was more of a hormone related, but I was forced once again to rest, because sometimes we go, we're pushing ourselves, and we all to a certain extent think that we can do better, and pushing and pushing and pushing. Sometimes we have the fundamental markup belief that was like, I can do better, or I'm not good enough. I think almost everyone can relate to it at a certain level. And then you could just continuously push. When your schedule is filled with, I should, but I should, but I should, but I should, pause, get rid of a lot of shoulds, and work on filling yourself with energy. And then the ideas, the projects, and a resource, the fuel of your life force, life energy is going to be there to implement and focus and live a little bit more vibrantly, and live to a little bit closer to your full potential. So energy, guys. Focus. And sometimes people say, I can't afford to to pause. This is a very short-term thinking. Yes, there are times when we have to push ourselves through. There are times when we're building new habits. There are times to self-parent ourselves. There are times to learn the discipline. There are times to push, absolutely. But usually it's the upswing of things when you start something. But if you feel drained, and if you feel just don't have it in you, and you continuously push, you're going to break in some kind of way. If you vibrate in a low frequency, you're tired and unenergized, you vibe in the same thing. It includes the relationships, it includes business, it includes all of it. So I think that none of us can really afford not to invest time in our own energy, not to invest time in our health, not to invest time in our spiritual and personal growth, because that gives us a better living. And the energy is our superpower. And what each one of us decides to do with that energy, this is a completely different thing. And there's no one size fits all to what charges you. Whatever goals and aims and plans that you're making, are they yours? Are they on a long run going to elevate you, or they're someone else's, society, parents, whatever? Because those, they will not make you happier, they will only drain you. Pause and check in with your energy. If you need to rest, and just observe and learn. Where do you give away so willingly that life force energy? Pick your priorities where you give energy, where you want to really give your energy, and always know that you can only give when you have something. If you are energetically drained, there is nothing to give, and you can make yourself sick. Love you guys. Multidimensional wellness. Twisted scenario, completely different layout. I bike back home, and I remembered on my way couple more very common channels through which we willingly, very willingly, but a lot of times not knowingly, not consciously realizing, getting drained from our life force, from our energy. Maybe you are trying to control things so much, control things that you can't control, like other people. That drains us a lot, and muling this over that person should blah 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 blah. No, the only one thing you can do is work on yourself, and changing your energy a lot of times changes energy that you receive from other people, and the ones expectations that are not meant to for you in whichever capacity, they're gonna fall out anyways. Having expectations, yeah, we love that from other people, and having like illusory expectations, a lot of times not attainable expectations from other people and yourself. So and then being disappointed and drained from our energy too, like when reality doesn't pair with our expectations that we just drew in our imagination somehow. So not having expectations, wishing and having expectations, wishing and planning and dreaming, having expectations are two different things. So this is another very common thing. And as far as the high vibration, high energy generally, girlies, message to you, it's relatable, it's important for any human being, doesn't matter the gender, but generally being able to be in our full like feminine power, which has nothing to do with like testosterone infused, which is great, has a room for that to achieve, to to create, to move, but like that sacred feminine power, being able to be filled with light and having that peaceful and calm and confident, not aggressive, but peacefully calm and confident and enveloping energy that men so much need in a very good way, takes energy. If you are drained, you are aggressive, you're irritable, you're drama queen, and so on and so forth. Yeah, so working on the energy, working on a peace of mind is extremely important. That's it. On my side, energy, energy, energy. Boys and girls, energy. Studying ourselves, tracking where energy leaks and how we can be, to the best of our ability, in a resource. How we can charge, when we should rest, and where we should push, and exploring our limits and not tipping the scale too far. Love.